I've been looking at my mint plant over the last couple of days, and it has loads of like white spots on the leaves. I didn't really know what caused it. I thought maybe it was just underwatering or something like that. But I googled it, and apparently it's like insect pests that are like sapping the juice out of the leaves. And it's either spider mites or another animal called like a leafhopper, I think. So I trimmed a couple of the leaves off, and I've been looking for some insects on there, and I did find some a minute ago, but I can't see them anymore. They're like tiny little bugs. Look, there you go guys, I found one. If you can see it just sitting on the edge of the pot lid there. But there is loads of these guys. I think there's another one a bit further along here. Yeah, there he is, look. Look at him. Oh, just jumped off. There's like hundreds of them all over my mint plant. And they like live on the underside of the leaves, and they suck out all the juice from the leaves, which is why they're going like a horrible pale colour. But leaf hoppers, how'd you get rid of them? Because they're ruining my plant. It's also absolutely pouring with rain outside. It's forecast to be like this all day, so needless to say we won't be doing anything outside today. But on the plus side guys, that is a Scotch bonnet growing on my chilli plant. And there's a couple of other ones. There's one just in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a couple more at the front there. So we've got loads of Scotch bonnets growing. We've got loads of cayennes. I think we might actually have a couple of these in our dinner this week because we need some chillies. So I think we'll definitely try some of those. And in the middle we've got our jalapeno plant in the green pot, which was originally the biggest and strongest chilli plant that we had, but it's kind of fallen behind a little bit. I don't really know why. I mean, that one's a monster, but it's got a couple of buds on it, and hopefully we'll get some more jalapeno chili peppers on there, but we'll see. Are you ready to go?
Like I'm ready.
No, it's midday.
We need to go and pick up the Gmar.
Yeah, we're going to Barry and Cheryl's for lunch in a second. We need to pick up Becky's grandma on the way. Got to take all the chicken legs with us that are left over from yesterday.
Such a random thing to say.
There was an empty bone in there this morning, so Becky's eaten one.
No, I ate one and threw the bone away, and then I ate another half, but it wasn't empty.
There was a bone in there.
Oh, maybe I forgot to put it in the bin.
That's right.
You saw me eating it.
I had another one anyway.
I ate it in front of you.
It's really sweet, isn't it, the marinade?
Yeah, apart from you burnt it.
No.
So it's like burnt marinade.
It wasn't burnt marinade.
Dave, they're black. They are definitely
no,
burnt.
the skin's black.
Yeah, so the marinade is black.
But the chicken's not. The chicken's fine.
No, I didn't say the chicken. I said the marinade is burnt.
It's 12 o'clock. What time are you going? In like
Now.
Going now?
I just need to change my trousers.
I'm wearing my cardigan though, which I got from a charity shop, but I never really find a use for it.
Oh, for some reason it thinks your hand's a face.
Well,
it's
it
like
focused
focusing
on
on
my
your
hands,
hand.
but not my face.
It was focusing on your face as well, but it was like focusing on your
It has a face, but it's like quite a comfy cardigan. I don't really know why I never wear it.
I don't know why you're talking about your cardigan.
I don't know. It's really cold today.
It's
So
not really
I was just
cold.
like, well, it's quite cold.
It's rainy.
And it's cold. So I'm wearing my
It's not
cardigan
really
to stay warm.
cold,
Yeah, well, you're
though.
lying in bed with a duvet on.
Yeah, but it's not really
No,
cold.
it's not really cold.
I
but
have
it's,
been out.
It's
You haven't
too
been
cold
outside.
to just walk around in a t-shirt. So I've got my cardigan on. Look guys, it's only 9 degrees. That's how cold it is today.
Are you going to spend the whole of the vlog talking about the weather?
I do talk about the weather quite a lot. But we're stuck behind a slow coach, trying to get up to the M25. Need a wee? We've got around about half an hour, no, 45 minutes until the garden centre close. And we've just had lunch at Barry and Cheryl's, which is really nice. And we were trying to think of something fun to do, so we thought we'd just pop out to the garden centre. Just have a look around really, maybe get a plant or something. And we're just going to have a look about. I don't even know what we're going to look for. House plants maybe.
Hot tubs.
Get a hot tub. Do you know what? I really don't understand why anybody would want to have birds in their house. I know, they're so messy. I think it's a bit cruel to like keep birds caged as well. I couldn't do it. Just have wild birds. Just get a bird feeder like we have.
And then you see them in the garden.
Yeah, then you get the wild birds. Becky said she just saw some bonsai trees over there, so I want to go and look at the bonsai trees. They have like a whole section dedicated to the bonsais. Oh, this is amazing.
That's 270.
I know, but look how amazing that is. Look how cool that is. I'd quite like to get one that like flowers.
I don't know.
This is a bit of a weird one.
This one's £30. You can have that one.
They grow like forever though, don't they? Like this one here is probably like 100 years old. Well, maybe not 100 years old. Oh, it just looks so like fantasy, doesn't it? Like you can imagine like some little fairy guys like climbing it and stuff. Gotta get a bonsai tree. I wonder if you can get scented ones. Oh, look at these. Oh.
No, it doesn't.
I bet that's 100 years old.
Oh no, 1,850.
£2,000. That's ridiculous. I think that's a bit too big though. I quite like one like this size, kind of like medium. It would fit in a fireplace really well, I think. Definitely got to get a bonsai tree at some point. Oh my god, there's more. Why is there so many bonsai trees here?
Yeah, they just have it.
Is this like their speciality? Oh, it looks like there's a couple of good ones over the far side. Oh, look, this one's got a rock thing. I like that.
It's only 185.
That looks epic. I don't like the leaves though. I prefer the ones with like these kind of leaves. This one looks like it's been neglected a little bit. And this one's dead, I think. That's not even a tree, is it? That's like a weed. I quite like this one. £700. Oh my god. Why are they so expensive? Look at this guy. How much is that? £2,900. That is ridiculous. But it does look epic though, doesn't it? You have to admit, it does look epic. I don't know why, but I just love the fact that they're just like miniature versions of like full-grown trees. I just think that's just like really cool. Just to be able to have like a tree, I just think it's really cool.
Slug resistant, so that could be a good thing.
These are good for roasting. Maybe get these ones.
Oh.
We just saw these like autumn planting potatoes, and it says they would be ready for Christmas if you planted them now. So we have a spare vegetable patch, so we thought we might as well make use of it and get some more potatoes, I suppose. I suppose we could get different types, couldn't we? I think the roasting ones would be the best ones though. Get 10 of those for £2.50, that'll make like loads of potatoes. 10 of these, they look so like manky and like weird, don't they? 1, 2,
Trying to get the, like,
3.
really
Yeah, I'm trying to get the ones that have got loads of gangly
You
bits.
don't normally get them when
Oh,
they
it's
have
so
the
alien,
bit
isn't
on
it? Look, it looks like a frog without its head. What is that? 4. So we're back home again, and it has stopped raining. So quickly before it starts raining again, I'm going to plant these potatoes that we just got from the garden centre. We didn't get any bonsai trees though, unfortunately, but there's another day for that. Oh. But the good thing about potatoes is they're super easy to do. I'm just going to dig 10 holes in this patch here because there's nothing growing in here, and then put the potatoes in, cover them up, and then jobs are good. But these here are, I think it's the garlic growing again, because the garlic never actually really grew, it just kind of died. But they seem to be like growing again, so I'm going to do the potatoes sort of towards the back, and then yeah, they should be fine there, and hopefully they should grow quite nicely. Right, so I've planted 10 potatoes, and there's a whole pile of roots in there. I don't know what the roots are from, but some of them are like really massive roots. Maybe they're from like a tree or something, sort of growing in. I don't know, but I don't know how well these are going to grow because a lot of it is clay, like you can see clay there. But I'm going to bury them anyway. Like you can see all these roots everywhere. I don't know if that means the soil's not very good, but I'm going to bury them, and then hopefully they'll just grow, because I think potatoes are quite hardcore. You know the score. Oh yeah. So time's getting on. I think it's nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just going to start making dinner. We're going to have the same thing we had yesterday, so like the gnocchi thing with the tomato sauce and the chorizo with some of the leftover chicken, because we've still got a bit of that left. But I'm going to wrap it up for today because we're not really doing anything else for the rest of the day. other than having dinner and sort of chilling out and getting ready for work tomorrow. But next weekend, Joss is going to be back. Going to pick him up on Friday, and he's going to stay till Sunday like he usually does. So hopefully the weather will be a bit better, so we can go out and do some stuff. But also there's going to be a slight spin-off on this channel. Should I say spin-off? There's going to be like a little branch to the side that I wanted to do just to kind of experiment and see how I get on with it. But I don't want to expose any secrets yet. But there will be a new addition to the channel coming soon. Not a new person or anything, just kind of like a new angle on things, maybe, if that makes sense. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys again next weekend. So until then, take care of yourself, stay alive, and have a lovely day.